When you think of a samurai, what's the first thing that comes to mind? A lone warrior, katana gleaming, ready for a duel at sunset, right? Movies, anime, video games. They've all burned this image into our brains. The samurai and his sword, the katana, are inseparable. But what if I told you that this image, this entire legend, is built on a massive misunderstanding? What if the katana wasn't the samurai's primary weapon at all? Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but stick with me. We're about to peel back centuries of myth to find the truth. And the truth is, on the chaotic, muddy, and brutal battlefields of feudal Japan, the katana was more of a sidearm, a last resort. So, what was their real secret weapon? The weapon that actually dominated the battlefield. Let's rewind the clock. Imagine you're a samurai in the thick of a massive battle, maybe during the Sengoku period, the Warring States era. You're on horseback, arrows are flying everywhere, and men are charging with long spears. Are you going to get off your horse, pull out your katana, and try to have an honorable duel with someone? Absolutely not. You'd be trampled or shot before you could even say Bushido. The real kings of the battlefield were the bow and the spear. For centuries, the primary skill of the samurai was Kuba no Michi, the way of the horse and bow. A samurai was first and foremost an expert mounted archer. They were the medieval equivalent of a tank, thundering across the battlefield, raining down arrows with deadly precision from horseback. The Yumi, their uniquely long and asymmetrical bow, was a powerful weapon that could punch through armor from a distance. That was the samurai's main job, ranged warfare. But what about when things got up close and personal? Even then, the katana wasn't the first choice. The weapon that truly dominated close-quarters combat was the Yari, the spear. And it makes perfect sense when you think about it. They happened, but mostly during peacetime, not in the middle of a war. The myth of the katana as the ultimate weapon really took off during the Edo period. This was a long era of peace that lasted over 250 years, with no major wars to fight. The samurai became more like administrators and bureaucrats. Their martial skills shifted from practical battlefield combat to more stylized, philosophical martial arts. This is when the art of swordsmanship, kenjutsu, was perfected and romanticized. Schools dedicated to the sword flourished, and the katana became the central focus of the samurai's identity. It was a time of peace, and the sword became a powerful symbol of a warrior class that no longer had wars to fight. So, the next time you see a movie with a samurai single-handedly cutting down an entire army with just his katana, you can smile and know the real story. You'll know that the true secret weapons of the samurai were the thunder of hooves, the hiss of an arrow, and the deadly reach of a spear. The katana was the soul, but the bow and spear were the body, the tools that actually won the wars. Thanks for joining me on this historical deep dive. If you enjoyed uncovering this hidden truth, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more myth-busting history. Let me know in the comments what other historical myths you want me to tackle next. See you in the next video.